This is Chuck's again. I know it's a couple of times today, but I've noticed a couple of things that I didn't really like as much as others. You can get an upgrade for the CR10, which will give you an extra Z or stepper motor and your wind or your body thread as well. But what comes with it is this cable here. Now this cable here might work for ages. It might. But this cable was connected to one of the Zs. So it was set up for the old type of CR10. But the old CR10 might not last very long with it on it, because you've got two Zs either end of the cable and one connector that someone's put onto it. Now this one connector on the end's been done quite well. Only problem is the two motors are drawing double the amount of current through that cable here, which isn't really good for it. And also, over time, if one of the Zs decides to short out on you, you're going to burn out this cable, and it might burn out your board as well. So technically, don't use it. All I did was, because the cable I bought from eBay from the seller did not have the right connector, it had this connector here on it, which is this one here, which is totally wrong for it. And it had, well, hold on, this is the wrong one, but it had a connector similar to that. I haven't got it here, but it's similar to that. It's just a female, like an adapter off the board. I had to replace it with the Z that was on there that came with it, and I put it onto it, and I've got my motor control that end, and the other end I've just got the 4 connector because that's the ones on the new CR10S, so it'll run further. Now the other cable I've got here that I've done up, which really had this piece of cable on it, which is incorrect, the bottom end. I've hooked them up the opposite, you might notice, but that's the way it's actually done on the diagram. I wasn't sure if it was just a straight switch for the filament or not a straight switch, so I just switched them around, connected it to the end of this. I'll take the switch apart and put it into a new housing. I've been having a couple of problems printing at the moment with the Z. I think one of the other little drivers is going, and I've ordered some new ones to replace the ones on the board, and hopefully they'll come in pretty quickly, or I might even upgrade the software on the old CR10 and put the board in there. It could be handy. Anyway, I might not either. So I've just hooked this up to the switch, and it runs all the way to the original 3-pinner, which should be the right one. But on this one, if you pull this apart, I'll pause and just quickly show you. This was the part that came with the other end, and you couldn't fit it to the board if you tried. And this was the original part from the sensor, and the sensor had exactly the right connectors. So yeah, if you're watching this and you're making CR10S parts, start learning that A, put the right connectors on the ends, and B, with the bigger connectors, leave them unplugged, because you've got a plug on the end of them that doesn't fit right. So I don't know who's doing them in China, and they're trying to make a business out of it, but I'm not having to go at you, because I know it's hard work doing cables. I used to do it all the time. And I'm just saying, just check out what I'm doing and maybe change your way back to the right way, so that the younger guys and older guys that haven't got the confidence of doing soldering, which we might go through a soldering. If anyone wants to learn how to do proper soldering, leave a message below, because I've done a couple of NASA courses in soldering when I was in defence, so I should be able to teach you how to solder properly and how to do beautiful jobs on your soldering. Anyway, that's it from me. Please give me a thumbs up, please subscribe, and you guys have a great day, and I hope I got some of you out of the problem of buying cables off of eBay and finding that they're not exactly correct, like this one here. Like that. That's not good. Anyway, thanks. Catch you later. Bye.